Because
Jim,
I
my
can't work here.
daughter, and Crystal, and so many other ladies that come in here. They sure do class this place up. And
All right. Hey, top of the day, y'all.
this is
It's time for the
America,
Kansas City.
This has been Fish Sticks, although tonight we didn't talk a lot about fishing. Let me let this drop. The timer in my head goes off. I know I have to get off the foot pedal sometimes. Anyway, thank you for being here for Fish Sticks.
Ladies and
I hope
gentlemen,
that,
hello,
you've
hello, all who are
giggled or
here.
grinned along the way
Welcome
as
to
we've been
the
talking to
Kansas
everybody.
City wide
And ladies, Jen, are you ready?
C4
This is,
FM net, and
I'm
here
going
they
to hand it
come.
off to the ladies here.
Jen is coming
Have a
in,
great net,
and she's
Jen
going to
and
have it
Crystal. I
going
hope
for
you
us.
guys
Thank
have
you
a
for
lot of
coming, for
contact,
whoever that
and
is. If you could
looking forward to
identify
hearing from you
yourself in
all.
the room,
Happy
we'd
Valentine's
appreciate
Day,
it.
lady. Also, let me
Here
tell
it
you
is.
that. Yes, Crystal
Ladies
and
and
Jen,
gentlemen, 8
both of
o'clock,
you, happy Valentine's Day to
the
you and all
Kansas
of your
City Hammetts.
contact
Come
with
on
me.
in here and
This
enjoy
is
it,
David,
y'all.
KD0
KD0JNQ, your
Take it
way.
away. The microphone is yours.
Uh-oh.
Zero BBX. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for all that. I heard Chester in there. Hey, Chester, if you're still out there, come back and talk to Dad or me or whoever.
All right. Whoever number one is out there, yeah, we've got one listener. Could you please identify yourself in the chat? I'd appreciate it. That way we know who you are and we can help keep track. KD0JNQ. Not right there. Maybe there's other radio on, I guess. Oh, all right, Darren. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. And just wanting to know who it was, so I knew what to do here. It looks like I've got a little situation here. Let me get this fixed real quick. There we go. We're connected.
I guess that would be a good way to spend Valentine's Day, is getting all the bad stuff out of the way and starting fresh, right?
There we go.
Oh, absolutely. And then had a wonderful champagne dinner. Yeah, and some music. It's been a good day. Absolutely. And good luck to you and your group and your activity and your net. We appreciate you very much. K0TCB.
Hello, I got two other
Thank you, sir, for checking
people
in.
that are
Always
here,
thank
and
you for
if you
helping
could
out
do me a
all the way
favor
around
and give your
always
name
being
and
supportive,
call
so
sign,
thank you.
I'd appreciate it.
All
That
right,
way
boys
we
and
know
girls,
who
it's
checked
after 8
in.
o'clock, I'm
We
sure,
can be ready,
and
and
my
here's
name is
Jen.
Jen. My call sign is 100VBX, and this is the Hammetts Net. This means the girls are taking over the airways. Everybody can check in. Don't feel bad if you aren't a girl. You're just not as cool as the rest of us. It's okay. So very, very casual tonight. It's Valentine's Day, so a bunch of us are probably out having dinner. I literally just slid in the door from having dinner about 15 minutes ago, but I had a really nice dinner last weekend, so that was good too. But happy Valentine's Day, everybody out there, and come tell me how your day was. Come check in.
Kilo Delta Zero Juliet November, Quebec.
Number 8, health. W8ERR, Whiskey 8, Echo Romeo Romeo.
I know what I need to do. I need to start keeping track of this too.
This is Kilo India 5, Echo Romeo Victor, Alice in San Antonio.
Okay, hold up. You guys are way ahead of me. I can't write that fast. Holy cow. Okay, so let's see. After Chester, our honored guest, we got Peggy. Hi, Peggy. Happy Valentine's Day. And then I think Levi was in there. We'll get back to you, I promise. And then WAERR, hello. And KI5ERB. Oh, Alice, that's so hard. I have to get you a personalized call sign. Ooh, girl. All right, we're going to go way back to Peggy. Peggy, tell me how your day was. Tell me what fun things you got for Valentine's Day to do today.
You must not be hearing me.
Well, we have grandkids with us, and they had Valentine's parties at school. So they came home bananas and very excited to open up their Valentine's boxes and show us everything. And their mom ordered heart-shaped pizzas for dinner, and so they got to pick through and pick their favorite dessert. So everybody had a really fun time.
So glad to hear. Isn't it fun when the little ones get to have more fun? I kind of miss my grandkids today, but I know one of them got to tape a principal to a wall with duct tape. I don't even ask questions anymore. I'm just like, okay, that was sweet. Yeah. So glad they got to have fun. You got to see that and spend it with them. And heart-shaped pizza. I think that's like the go-to for everybody young nowadays. The little ones love it. So thank you, Peggy. Thank you for always checking in and being supportive. All right, Levi, I know you're out there. K8LJ, come back and talk to me.
This is K8LJ. Good evening to everybody on the net. Well, before I forget, my sister Audrey also checked in N8 ARM, but not doing much today. They got two people, or two contacts on 10 meters, one POTA and one DX. The DX one was from Western Sahara, I think it is. Anyways, it was S01WS. So only got those today. So I guess one more podolog in there.
Audio.
It was kind of warm over here actually, about 55 degrees exactly. So it was kind of warm over here. I'm kind of excited. Played with a friend for a little. Then I actually, believe it or not, I actually put a J pole up in my front tree and tried to see if I could hit farther, repeaters farther away. So that's what I have been doing lately. I guess I'm in school too.
Hello, how you doing today? I'm not sure who you are. If you could do me a favor and just identify yourself.
I'm surprised you guys didn't put up
in the
a heart-shaped
chat,
bandana today. No,
just
not
so
on
we
the
know
list.
who's stopping by.
I
Thank you.
am so impressed with your Parks on the Air activations. Those are just amazing and crazy, and I know you guys are just hunting down and having a good time. And hopefully, when it gets warmer weather, somebody will drive you around. You get to get a few parks of your own. That'll be great. So tell Audrey hello too. She can come talk to us here in just a second. Actually, if she's not busy, please let her talk for just a minute, would you?
Oh, hey Rob, how you doing, man?
Okay,
Welcome to the
she's right here,
Hammetts
so
here.
I'll give it off
Right
to
now we have some
Audrey.
kids, so thank you for coming
Everybody
by.
have a great rest of the day. 7-3.
N8 AR.
Just out of curiosity, do we have radio audio now? Can you hear them right
I
now,
haven't been
Rob?
up too much lately. As you probably know, we're homeschooled, so didn't really do anything special for Valentine's Day. Really, just did some school this morning, and this afternoon played with some friends, and then tonight just down the radio a little bit. So,
Do we
how
have,
you
can you hear
doing
the radio
today,
now, the young lady
Ben?
speaking on the radio right now?
N8 ARM.
I just curious if you could hear these ladies speaking on the radio is all. If I had that audio coming through.
Well, unfortunately, I have a day job, so I had to go to work today, but I did get to spend time with my lovely puppy, so that made it all better this evening when he went to dinner with us. But So glad you guys are here, and thank you for checking in every week. And I'm sure your other brother will come along eventually.
All right, thank you.
You guys are amazing. So keep up the good work, and you better go read some and get up on that schooling because you're already smarties, but we want you to be the next generation of super smarties that help run this radio. And we're just looking forward to that. Thank you guys again. But we're gonna go on. We'll come back. Don't worry. Don't go too far. You know how I am. So let's see. I am in 0VVX. I should probably say that. My name is Jen. This is the Hammetts net, and we had like an amazing 5 or 6 check-ins right off the bat. I'm gonna go to W8ERR. If you're out there still listening, come back and say hello and tell me how your Valentine's is going.
This is W8ERR. My name is Elizabeth, and my day's been going pretty good. I have 9 children. I'm actually Levi and Audrey and Joshua's aunt. I had homeschooling stuff to do with our children today, so we did that. And then I had a couple appointments for our child. Our youngest has mild cerebral palsy, so we had that today. So not really much Valentine's stuff done here, but busy nevertheless. And they're all in bed, and now I can sit and chit chat. So I was glad to check onto the net tonight. I was going to try last week, but I must have missed up the time. So I'm glad to be able to be on the net tonight. So back to you. This is W8ERR.
I just feel like I should be paying Joshua for all the free promotion I get from him. I adore that child for promoting me because I'm pretty sure he said, hey, you've got your license. You need to come talk to these girls. But thank you so much for coming by, Elizabeth. I love it. That's great. And I don't even know how 9 kids would work. I have one, and he'll tell you that he doesn't even like me and I don't like him. So it's a good thing. But yeah, no. Gosh. Okay, so my in-laws now. From a message that you spent with us, and I hope every day it's a better lock applause that we do, and 5 is other ending 5. So I'm so glad you're here. Don't go too far. I'll get to chit chat. A minute. Let me tell you. K5E. I'm not sure.
Why is that doing that?
This is Kilo India 5, Echo Romeo Victor. Listen. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jen. And last week, I met the teacher, the TME Music Education Association convention, and it was fantastic. I had a blast. It was great. I got lots of good ideas and lots of good things a new bag of tricks to bring into the classroom. And I had fun. It was great. Went Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I also get continuing education credits because I have to keep up 150 credit hours every 5 years. So, but it was so much fun. I had so much fun. So what have you done? What have you been up to this week, Jen? KF5ERV.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited you had a good time. I actually looked into that Mandy Harvey, that is the deaf girl that plays the ukulele that was on America's Got Talent, and I was so impressed with her music that then I ordered her book, and it literally came in the mail from yesterday, and we were in and out, and I had like 2 seconds to read like a page and a half or whatever. I am so excited to read her book. So thank you. That was great, and she's a great artist. She has like 3 or 4 albums out. I'm like, wow, how have I never heard of this before? This is crazy. So I love it. I love sharing music and books, and you guys all know it. And so, hey, Audrey and you guys are still listening. There's a great book, and her name is Mandy Harvey. If you need information, just email me. My call sign N0VVX@gmail. That gets me. And I'll send you the information. I think I picked it up on Amazon for like $10 or something, super cheap. But I'll mail it to you after I'm finished reading it if you want to read it. So But oh yeah, thank you. That was great. Let's see, what have I done this week? Oh yeah, I live in Kansas City, so there's this thing called football, and maybe these Chiefs, and they won the Super Bowl. I don't know. It's kind of a big deal around here. So I'm actually probably going to stay up a little bit late tonight and go to the parade tomorrow because we actually closed my office so that we could all go to the parade and have fun. And I went to the last one. I've been to the Royals parade, and I know it's a crazy thing, but just something you got to do every once in a while. Actually, Dad, KE0DSB, went to the Royals parade with me when the Royals won the World Championship here a couple years ago for baseball. And it was very interesting. Blind guy in a crowd of, I don't know, 500,000 people with no cell phone service. Yeah, that was the craziest day ever. But we had such a good time and such a fond memory and pictures, and it was a great time. So I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm going to go down. I may have to go by myself tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll meet people. I'm not, you know. And I'm taking my radio because I know that one of the guys doing the production down there is a ham radio guy. Actually, he's kind of hooked into this fusion thing. So I'll probably get to talk to them if they have a second. But I know they're filming, so it might be busy. But that was my week, and it was great. And I did have a Valentine's dinner, and I got presents. And, yeah, I have a good old man and a good dog that buys me things, too. So, you know. All right, anyway, enough about me. It's crazy time, I know. If everybody else is out there listening, like, girls, be quiet, I want to check in. This is the Hammetts Net, and that's what we do. We chit-chat. So I am N0VBX. I will stop for a second. I probably killed the repeater. But everybody else, come say hello.
Kilo Delta Zero Juliet November Quebec.
A lot braver than I am. I went downtown today and did not fight the crowds and just helped serve lunch to some homeless at a group called Neighbor to Neighbor. So that was the extent. 80 to 100 people is all I can handle. So anyway, I hope you have a great time tomorrow.
I killed the repeater. I learned how to stay on the outskirts, but it's fun. It was probably a mess. We just came back from there, and they already had streets closed. So, but I'm glad to hear you check in. Thank you, Diane. I also heard a November Quebec in there, and then maybe Joshua. I can't tell. So one of you come back and say hello. Be nice to each other. Don't step on each other too much. I'm good at that.
KC0 Quebec Alpha with N0 Zulu Delta Zulu.
Okay. KC0QA and then NZZAL maybe? Help me on that one again, but come back and tell me who you are and tell me how your day's going.
Check this out, Rob.
The other call was November 0 Zulu Delta Zulu. That's my YL. And she's a little bit on the side. I'll hand her the mic here in a second. But as you can tell, I've got a little bit of a cold. And I'm just fighting it. We're going out for McDonald's for, what is this, Valentine's Day. So, yeah, that's how my day went.
Hey, McDonald's is okay. We went to my favorite dive place and had egg sandwiches. So I get that. But, yeah, when your wife gets a second, tell her to come and say hello. And you sound fine on the radio. Of course, you know, sometimes we can't tell if we have colds or not. And, yeah, you know how that goes. But you'll get better. We're hoping. We're sending you good vibes. It's a good thing. So I am N0VBX. I have talked way too much and not given my call sign enough tonight. And this is the Hammetts Net. And yes, it's kind of crazy already. So we're waiting on Zulu Delta Zulu to get unbusy. But in the meantime, I think I heard Joshua out there. Go ahead and check.
N0ZDZ.
Oh, Steve's a little slow on the stick here tonight.
Ah, there you are, girl. Tell me who you are and tell me what you're doing.
This would be Kendra, and I dealt with two little ones today, and they're not much into Valentine's. They're too little yet. Neither one in school. One's 2, one's just 6 months. So, yeah, I had my hands full for a little bit today, but other than that, dealing with flus and colds and trying to get better. So, that's about how my weeks went.
That's a no fun week already. Hopefully everybody gets better and the sun comes out and yeah, colds are nasty and yeah, especially in the little ones. Boogery noses. Ooh. Yeah. Again, I wasn't yeah. My kid's alive, but probably more because he just survived some days. Nah, not that bad, really not, but he'll tell you it that way because, the kid's story's always worse. But, oh, I'm so sad that you have sick kids. That's so bad. Again, send them the good stuff to your direction. Everything will get better, right? Sun will come out. It's almost springtime. So hopefully at least you had a fun day with them, playing around maybe. Anyway, I'm N0BBX, and thank you for Kendra for checking in. That was nice of you. Haven't heard your voice on this for a while. Maybe not ever. I can't remember.
Audio.
I feel like we've been doing this a really long time now. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Everybody else come back and talk to me and check in if you need to.
Kilo Delta Zero Juliet November Quebec.
Juliet November Quebec. Kilo Delta. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Sorry. Still writing. Kilo Delta Zero. Juliet. Oh, all right. I'm just going to slaughter it. I'm so sorry. Tonight I'm just not doing so hot. Come back and talk to me. Tell me how your day was.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, my day was going really awesome. It's been a really awesome week. And I've done some research, and I've kind of been, we're out in Davenport. I hope you know remember who I am. I'm Steve. And yes, we are airing you over YouTube again. So you're being streamed over YouTube. But there's something interesting I found out for anybody who knows anybody who's into radio, but they just can't afford a fusion radio. I'm bringing it to you. I'm bringing it to you here on my Fusion Radio to make sure I get through. But Echo Link on the computer in the W0FH-L room, Kansas City, you can use that also to access your net. And I just want to let the ladies out there know that, and even the gentlemen that may know operators that can't afford it, they can at least fire up their laptop computer and come in and say hi to you. And we're going to try to get in here a little bit later on Echo Link. I just wanted to make sure I got through on the radio. So thank you. And you've already had 6 people come and go in the first 5 or 6 minutes, and now we've got 2. We've got 2 from Davenport. One is Darren. I can't remember his call sign right off the top of my head. And another gentleman's another guy who listens all the time. His name is Rob. So thank you, KD0JNQ. We missed you last week because of the malfunction, but it's awesome to hear all you ladies here again tonight. We're clear and monitoring. Oh, okay. I'm gonna write that down, Rob.
Thank you, Steve. I do know your voice, and I do remember. I just can't get your call sign without slaughtering it to death. I'm so sorry. So yes, as you brought up, even though we're on Fusion Radio, the American Kansas City-wide room. Oh, by the way, I'm N0BBX. I'm Jen. It's Hammetts hour. The girls are taking over. Yeah, that's why it's a little spastic tonight. It's Valentine's Day. Give me a break. We are on YouTube because Steve is so graciously streaming us. You can get in through Echolink. I actually ran a whole net one night on Echolink. It's not really that bad. They prefer you not run a whole net that way, but hey, it worked. There's a bunch of wires X, DMR, a bunch of links. I think I'm directly on a fusion to a repeater. Let's see. There was another way. I'll think of it later to get in and visit us. But if you're out there listening, I'm waving at all of you. Thank God he can't see my picture, and he hasn't pulled on the screen by now. But yes, we're on YouTube. You can see us on YouTube. You have to go to Steve's page, QRZ him, KD0JNQ. Ooh, that was hard. Sorry. But it'll link in there, and I've done that, and that's how mine is, and I actually pulled it up just now. So one of the people on YouTube is me, Kate, even though I've got it silenced. Anyway.
Cool.
So, but if you're out there, plenty of ways to visit us, girls. We have a Facebook page. It's Hammetts, Hammetts. I know. I like it being that way. Casey at Facebook. We have a Groups IO page where you can email back and forth. It's HammettsKC@Groups.io, or maybe just, I think that's the way it is. Sorry, I didn't screenshot it, so I can't. Yeah, somebody's going to tell me to let my finger off the button every once in a while here tonight. But anyway, so if you're interested in the Hammetts, you can always get me at my call sign. I'm on QRZ. You could also email me. It's my call sign n0vvx@gmail.com. So if you're interested and can't get through on the radio but can hear us, hey, just give me a shout, say hello, send me a short email, whatever, a picture, an emoji, whatever. We'd love to hear from you. And we're all about helping and support. So if there's something we can do to help you, we will figure out how to get Fusion Radio, or how to get you to Echolink. We have technical people for that. That's what they don't pay me for, but we will hook you up. So anyway, this is N0VVX. My name is Jen, and it's the Hammetts Hour. And we don't care, boy, girl, dog, cat, whatever. My dog was just in here. He got kicked out. He couldn't behave. So, but he checked in. So he says hello. Anyway, anybody else out there want to check in, say hello, and actually talk to me tonight?
This is R1STL, Crystal and Holy. Good evening, Jen. Yep.
I'm going to tell you what. We're going to try to take and also run this through. I'm connected to Echolink.
Hello, my dear. I'm so glad to
I'm
hear
also
your
going
voice.
to take and stream
I saw
this
another
through
call
Pal
sign come
Talk
across
for anybody
the
who's
screen
listening.
just now, but I couldn't hear them.
And
So
also
I don't know
we'll
if you
try
can
to
hear
do
them
it
or
in a
not.
couple other
I
places.
think it was a KD sign because I thought it was Kenny, and I'm like, oh, that's not right. How are you doing today, Chris? I haven't talked to you in forever.
I actually did not catch the other call sign. I know it was 6 digits, but, well, I'm going to sum it up really, really quick. I was down for 3 days, sick. Finally got up and moving yesterday. My husband did take me out to eat today. We ate Chinese buffet, which was amazing because I was starving because I hadn't eaten in days, I felt like. We went to Planters Supply in downtown Kansas City, where they're closing down all the streets for the parade tomorrow. Oh, Planters Seed Company, excuse me. They're shutting down all of the roads, so that was just a maze trying to find parking in. And I had a malfunction a little over a week and a half ago, and I have lost all of my contacts and quite a bit of my data. So I need your phone number again, so you're going to have to send me a text. And, anyway, that's been my life the past couple of weeks, but it's all uphill from here.
One day you really are going to end up in a bubble. One with a mask and one that doesn't let any technology beyond, simple stuff go in or out. Because, girl, my goodness, I will text you. You know that. But yes, Planters is like my favorite place to stop in the River Market.
Awesome.
Please tell me you bought me spices. You probably bought seeds. I know you. You bought seeds. You didn't stop and buy spices. I used to have a girlfriend that worked there. It was the absolute best. But that place smells so good. And I don't know if it's like the fertilizer in the mix that gets you high, or if it's the actual spices coming from the center. But yeah, we just came from like the 12th Street area down to the bottoms, and we had to kind of do a slight around, but I'm way more familiar, so I was good with that. But yes, parade time tomorrow. So yes, all the streets are already shut down today. But so glad to talk to you.
Well, to sum it up real quick, we bought some soil, some fertilizer, some seeds, and some oolong tea. So, yeah, a little bit yet. We didn't get there but maybe a half an hour before they closed. So I did not get to experience. It was my first time there. So I'm going to have to go back. We'll have to make a trip together. But I'm going to hand it back to you so you can get the rest of this lineup. I know you've got people and they don't listen to me talk. So I'm just going to sit back. I'll join in when need be and let you guys and gals have at it.
Thank you, my dear. And yeah, hang out there. We'll talk later. It's been crazy evening already, and I heard Fish Six was slow. It's because he's a guy. I don't know. Anyway, this has been Zero VVX. My name is Jen, and this is Hammetts Hour, and it is the crazy, most relaxed web net thing you'll ever, you'll ever encounter, because we don't care about the number of check-ins. We just want to talk to everybody. So if you're out there waiting in the wings and like, oh my gosh, they never shut up, I promise, I'm not my finger off the button. Here you go.
K6OWF, K6OWF in Boise, Idaho. Good evening, Matt.
I hope you can still hear Rob. I've also
Good evening, sir. Tell us your name and how
streamed
is your
this
day
into
going?
Pal Talk, and I'm going to stream it into a couple other ones too. So
I made the comment that I've been running around most of the day with my hair on fire, and somebody says, "Oh, you stink." And I'm like, "No, I took a shower." But anyways, been a busy day. We started this overnight snow in our HOA. I call the snow report because they have had a long way to go to just begin our subdivision. So got that done. Got a meeting done with the HOA board and went to my Pilates class. Thank God, and she just whipped my butt. And now I'm on the net. So good evening. My name is Bob, and it's
all right,
about
thank you,
30 degrees here in Boise, Idaho.
You are a hoot. We love you already. Pilates and yeah. Oh, hi, Bob. nice to hear you. And keep your 30 degrees in your snow, because we have plans for tomorrow here in the Midwest, and we don't have time for that stuff. So anyway, so glad. Let's see. If you're in Boise, so it's about 2 hours behind us. So you still got like 4 or 5 more hours of stuff to do before you can go to bed.
right.
But thank you for checking in, sir. Don't be afraid to break in. I'm going to keep moving though, because I know there's more people out there, because I can see my little screen flashing every once in a while. So I am in Zero VVX. This is the Hammetts Net, and yes, we are completely crazy and off track tonight. So, but if you're out there listening and you have the capabilities and you can't just wave to me on YouTube, then come back and say hello real quick.
All right.
N8JJM.
Hello, sir. You are like my king of promotions. I am so happy to have you in our little group today. So how have you been, Joshua?
Well, Jen, I haven't been too bad, and thanks for asking. And well, good evening to you and Crystal out there. Heard check-in a few minutes ago, and good to hear you on again. And well, not much going on this evening. Today I've officially gotten up to 2,300 POTA contacts. So woohoo for me, and that's been about it on my end. What about you?
This is unbelievable.
Hang on a second. I get my jaw off the floor. 2,300. That's amazing. Okay, so Levi told me you talked to some strange foreign country today, too. And I don't know that him and I, or he did anyway. I'm not sure that either of us knows exactly where it goes on the map. We're going to get the map out and check it out. But that is just crazy. And thank you for telling your aunt and dragging her to our net. Oh my gosh, child. Sorry, I don't even want to call you child, but you're just amazing, Joshua. So thank you, and thank you for being out there pushing and doing those good things. And okay, so I have to tell everybody, Joshua sounds a lot older than what he is. So trust me, I don't think he can drive yet, and I'm pretty amazed with all his accomplishments on the radio because a lot of times kids get into this because their parents want them to do it and they do nothing with it. But not these boys. Him and his family are like kicking butt and taking names and doing all the Parks on the Air activations and hunting. Hunting is crazy for Parks on the Air. But thank you, Joshua. So tell everybody how old you are. I don't know, tell them a little bit about yourself because you just amaze me. So N0VBX N8JJM, tell us your story a little bit real quick.
Yeah, sure, Jen. First of all, if you don't know, my name is Joshua, and I probably do sound older than what I actually am. I'm 14. Again, I will repeat it. It's 14 years old. I got my tech ticket when I was 12, and I decided I was going to go straight to extra. So I went from tech straight to extra, all when I was 12 years old. So that's just kind of the rundown.
You're great. Oh my gosh, you're such an inspiration. Thank you out there. And for everyone scared to test or scared to test up, don't worry about it. Some of us take years and some of us go straight from the start like he did. But he's 12 on the air, or he was 12 on the air hitting that microphone button. So when you're out there scared that something bad's going to happen because you click the microphone and you have to talk into it, no, 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 no. Not at all. Trust me, we don't bite and we don't allow bullies. And other than I'm a little bit crazy, it's a good thing. So come and talk to us. Thank you, Joshua, for telling your story and hang out. I know you guys have, it's getting late for you and you got to go to bed and you got school and yeah, you're good kids. So thank you, sir. And always thank you for promoting us girls. I love it to death. So I am N0VBX. My name is Jen and this is the Hammetts Hour. And if you guys don't know my mission in life right now, it is to get the young people and the women on the air because this is an amazing hobby. It's a safety net for the women, and there are so many different easy ways to get on the air. But if you're out there listening, please make me be quiet and come back and talk to me and say hello. Out there.
Good evening, Jen. This is KB2IDX, Kilo Bravo 2 India Delta X-Ray. Chris, and I live in Cape Coral, Florida.
Hello, sir. I'm so glad you're here from Florida. At least it's warm down there, right?
True indeed. Although this morning it was 50 degrees, and I'm sure you can imagine to us that's snuggle weather. Just stay under the blanket and make sure you have in my case it's a dog, but another warm body to snuggle up to. My four-legged best friend. She keeps my butt warm. Yeah, I have. I've also met the two families that we've heard, and look forward to hearing from them again. They might be even stopping around to our local net that we have Wednesdays, and on 21805, and it's 8 o'clock Eastern. It's a small net, but we have some folks coming in from 9 country, from Wisconsin and New York. So that one's fun too. And families were in town. They got on our net locally, and because that was when Giza was having all those problems in Japan, and our room was down. But they joined us on the air through one of their readers, so we had a good time, and we look forward to them showing up again. Back to Net Control. This is KB2IDX.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, isn't this great? Everybody can. I mean, fusion's fairly simple compared to having to bounce some antennas and some airwaves back and forth across the countries or whatnot. But in case I have. Milford Amateur Radio Club, which is in the greater Cincinnati area, joined us on the repeaters here lately on the Kansas City Wide Room. So welcome to them. And I know Texas, Alice is down there keeping up that end, and you guys in Davenport and Idaho. And wow, it's amazing. And I think last week we talked to somebody from Mexico, and thank goodness they speak better English than I do Spanish. That would have been bad. But so if you're out there listening, I am N0VVX, and this is the Hammetts Net, and we are all about putting women on the air, and however we do it, whether we do it through the fusion or the Echolink or the actual airwaves or whatever we do, we're out there. Come talk to me. Come hit that mic button. Don't be scared. Come say hello.
N0ZZN. Good evening. Just wanted to say hi to you from the next block over. You're mentioning all those locations that are many, many millions of miles away. Well, I'm in Leavenworth, and I just wanted to say hello. N0ZZN. Back to Net Control.
You know what would have made it better if you'd have told me that you were over in Raymore and checking in, because that's closer to my actual physical place right now. But thank you for checking in, sir. And Leavenworth is kind of not too far from here, about an hour. So yes, I'm on the south side of Belton. So sorry, I think about that, south side of Kansas City. So everybody else out there is like, oh, where's she at? She's in the crazy place just in Kansas City. So that's why the America's Kansas City Wide Room we're taking over. So thank you. Anyway, I'm N0VVX. I'm Jen. I am way off the hook tonight. I am so sorry for that, but yeah, we're having fun. So if you're still out there listening and you want to check in and say hello before we open this up to a free fall and have a whole conversation about Parks on the Air and Mandy Harvey, and you don't even want to know, come say hello.
Hey, PDA, Rich from Loveland, Ohio, Greater Cincinnati, Milford Amateur Radio Club.
Hello, sir. Welcome, welcome. So tell me, how did you get hooked up, and what's your favorite net so?
Well, Jen, I don't know. Quite honestly, I don't listen to all that many nets. I tend to like technical ones. The way I got involved with Kansas City was I had stumbled across Jerry Dixon, who was originally from Cincinnati, and got to talking more and more, and then it just kind of went from there. I happened to hear most of the trivia net that they had on last night, which was interesting. I didn't really get to participate much, but there's actually some good learning experience there. I just had my radio on for a few minutes and heard you. Wanted to say hi. Glad we're linked up with Kansas City, and in spite of the fact that the Chiefs and the Bengals are big rivals, congrats to the Chiefs. I was glad to see they won because they're in our same conference. Look forward to many years of quite some nail-biter games together, and really glad to hear that there's a lot of women. This is for women. We need a lot more women in ham. So just thought I'd say a quick hi. And with that, I'm going to go back down and join my wife. So this is KE8 PBA from Greater Cincinnati, Loveland, Ohio. 7-3 Jen, thanks for the net.
Thank you for checking by, sir, and go enjoy your Valentine's Day with your wife and tell her hello, and hopefully next week she'll come check in too, because, you know, women on the net, yeah, it's my thing, whatever. Thank you, sir, though. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you got hooked up with us. So, I am N0VBX. It's Valentine's Day, and the women are taking over the airways. Oh, wait, it's just Tuesday night. We're always taking over the airways, but we'd love to hear from you. If you're out there listening, come say hello to me. All right, we girls don't do dead air very well. So, hey, Crystal, did you hear me say you need to read the Mandy Harvey book that our friend Alice from down in Texas recommended?
Well, I did not. Well, I did now. The Mandy Harvey book, is that the title, or is that the author? Give me a little more information.
After she was kind of a like high school into college musician and went deaf, and then she had to teach herself, along with help from her dad and some people, how to re-sing and play her ukulele. She's an artist. She's actually on Spotify because I look and listen to her music. Sorry, I'm like, she's not paying me, but I'm just so excited about her. But Alice hooked me up with her. She was on America's Got Talent. Simon gave her the golden buzzer. I don't watch that show. I'm not real good at that, but that's how I found it on YouTube. But she's amazing, and I can't remember what the exact title of her book is, but if you look up Mandy Harvey, it comes up. I'll send it to you here in a little bit, but yeah, I think it's going to be a really good read. I'm super excited about it because, you know, Alice, our favorite musician down in Texas, yeah, you know, it's a good thing to have friends all over the world, right?
Absolutely, I think that's the best. And I know who you're talking about. I did not know she had a book, but I will definitely look into it. I got to see that audition, as a matter of fact, and she kind of explained her story a little bit about being deaf and being able to pull through it. I believe she sang an original song too, so it was really good. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. So thank you, Alice, for all that information. I'm excited.
I know. I've been looking for new books, and it's great. So I love when I get good recommendations. I'm still looking for your Stephen King book,
Usually,
but I think it's really expensive, and I'm going to have to find it like super cheap somewhere. Anyway, this is Intro VBX, and this is the Hammetts Hour. And yes, we talk about books and all kinds of crazy things. And don't worry, we'll swap recipes later. If you're not paying attention, you'll be like, what is going on? Anyway, we're about ladies on the air, and that's what we do, crazy things. So if you're out there listening, I'm waving to you on YouTube. I know you can't see it. Steve's kind of hanging out there, but I can see some comments going through. I just don't have my glasses. I can't read that far. My computer's too far away. But anyway, if you're still out there listening, you want to check in or have a comment or want to chat about something, go right ahead.
It's usually on 10 meters, 28, 455 is where I'm usually at, is on 10 meters. So.
Hey, Zero ESR. This is Eric up in Pueblo, Missouri. First time check-in, enjoying the net.
Hello, sir, and I see you're on Echo Link. So see, we're using all our modes of talk today. I love that. It's great. Pueblo, Missouri. So you're not too far. You can come to the parade with me tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're about an hour north of Kansas City, a little farther than I can reach via RF, so Echo Link's a good fit.
Oh, gosh.
Well, we're glad, and that's why we have it, and that's why we get to enjoy it, right? So that's a good thing they hooked it in. So thank you for checking in, sir, and hopefully you're having a great evening. But I am N0VBX, and it's Hammetts night, and if you're out there, check in real quick, because I know in like 30 seconds Kenny's going to call me and tell me that it's 10 till. So hurry, check in before he does.
28405.
I'd like to check in K0
weeknight
DMT from Kansas City North. This is Travis.
In the mornings, 405, and there's a bunch of guys on there at 8 o'clock from Moline and Bettendorf.
Hello, Travis. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing well, Jen. Thank you for taking my call. I guess maybe I'll be brief. This is one of my very only times working Fusion, and I've tried 3 other times to get into the net. I wasn't sure what I was doing wrong, so if anybody's got any tips for a brand new user, let them rip. Otherwise, just thanks for taking my call, and hope everybody has a great night. K0 DMT.
Oh, no user fusion. Bad questions for me. So I did learn, this is my minimal knowledge of how this works. Sorry, somebody will correct me later. That sometimes the repeaters, you can be talking on one repeater and one of the other repeaters can't hear you. So like I can get into Olathe, but sometimes you guys can't hear me up north or vice versa. I'm not exactly sure. It's just, basically airwaves and signal get messed up and whatnot. Even though we're on repeaters, that should help. It doesn't. So occasionally that happens where somebody's probably hearing you on your side of town, but on my side they can't hear you because of whatever air noise is going on there. So yeah, and it just means you got to get a bigger antenna. You got to put it taller up. That's what they told me. That's what I did. I'm better now. So it does happen. But yeah, new time fusion users. Let's see. Oh yeah, something about don't hit the button so fast and take a breath and. Yeah, I forgot what everybody else told me. So, yeah. Anyway, you know how it is. Just regular radio stuff. So, thank you, Travis, for checking in. I'm so glad you got to check in on Fusion because, heck yeah, they're expensive radios. Let's use them, right? So, hopefully you're having a good evening. But I am N0VBX, and if you're still out there listening and you haven't, tried to get in and can't get in, try now.
Hey, Jim, this is Travis again. I think it was the repeater. I changed repeaters, and that was how I got in this time. So thank you for anybody else who's wondering. Get back to net control. Thank you again.
We're on here because of Steve. Thanks, Steve. KD0JNQ. he put it up so I can see it. And I think we've got a couple different people listening. I can't tell. We're being streamed through something else too. So if you're out there listening on a different format and I can't see or hear, yeah, I can't see the YouTube comments very well because I don't have glasses on right now and it's kind of far away. But the excuse I'm going with. But if you're out there, hello, hello, we're waving. Occasionally Steve waves at me, so I know what's going on, but not very often. Anyway, but thank you all for listening. It is, I don't know, I'm trying to keep it before Kenny can get to me. It's 7 minutes till 9. I'm so excited we've had all these check-ins. So if you're still out there listening, I am N0VVX, and I'm going to be quiet. Come check into the Hammetts.
K0VCF.
Hi, sir. How are you doing tonight? And tell me your craziest story from the week.
Oh, Jen, I don't have any really crazy stories. I don't know. I didn't make 10 till. I do have another bit of advice for Travis, though, too, because I just tried a second ago. But doubles on Fusion do not work like doubles on RF. If we have two doubles into a repeater RF, one station will win, but it always chops up the audio because you're getting them both at the same time. But typically on Fusion, whoever wins, no matter how short that second is, or how minute of a second even that it is, the first person that wins is going to get caught on the transmission as well. So all it takes is two people at once, and one being a half a second faster, you're not going to know the other one was ever there. So there's another tidbit for Fusion. But otherwise, this week, hey, we got little piggies to the market, and there were people at the market. They got sold, thank goodness. So I missed the club meeting for that, but it was worth every second. Otherwise, I built electronic heated seed table for the greenhouse so that crystal seeds are going to sprout faster this year. We'll keep that seed bed at about 78 degrees. And, well, I took her up to Planters today. And it was a little bit of a late trip, but I had a grocery store cooler go down unexpectedly this morning when the phone started ringing at about 6 or 6:30. So had to get up and head straight out, and it set our day a little behind. But otherwise, I've enjoyed listening to the net this evening, and you've done a great job, and I'm glad to hear all the people picking up, and even some of the locals off of our nets and stuff. Otherwise, the Fusion's helping them get in, and then Echo Link and all the other ties. So you all are doing a great job, Jen.
So in case you guys missed that, that's the most supportive husband that Crystal could ever let me borrow. He's wonderful. Thank you, sir. And I'm still singing the Little Piggies Went to Market song in my head. Man, thank God they went to market, got sold. That was a good thing. So sounds like a good week. I'm just sad that I didn't get to go to Planters with you, but trust me, plenty of summertime for us to do that. So thank you, Kenny. And thank you for the advice. I forget. When you double with somebody on here, man, it's not even doubling. It's just more like squishing them. So, and I am terrible about it. So, if you guys hear me doing that, somebody stop me, I promise. So it is hard to get in some days. But thank you, sir, for stopping by and being the best supportive guy we could have out there. Anyway, I am N0VVX, and this is the Hammetts Night. And we have talked to so many people the last couple of weeks. It's been crazy. But if you're still out there listening, come by and say hello.
All right. Well, it must be getting close to the end because she said at 8 o'clock they'd be done. I just wanted to come in here and make a few comments to anybody who's listening. I know we've got two in here for sure. We got Rob and we've got Jen. And thank you for letting me do this. It's been a pleasure.
KD0HOI, Ryan Nine Fingers, we're coming through.
We've also been taking and
He has
streaming.
nothing better to do but take flack from people. Trust me on this one. Well, okay, be nice to him. He does the Raytown Amateur Radio Club net Wednesday nights at 7, but go see him, talk to him, because he always checks in with us and gives us support. And I am probably the worst club president because I miss it 90% of the time, or I hear it, he's talking, and I don't get back to him. I'm so sorry, Ron, but thank you, sir, for always being supportive and doing that for us. That's an amazing thing. Even when there's only like 3 people to talk to you, hey, we take it. We take it. You know, whatever. We have a repeater up there. We're going to use it, right? Thank you, Ron. How has your week been other than that? What did you buy your beautiful wife for Valentine's Day?
Yeah. All right. Anyway, where this is going on.
Oh my gosh, I got 30 things in my head. Yes, we need to use the repeater, and things are picking up. I'm running 8 or 10 on Wednesday nights, and that's cool. And we don't set a time clock when people start checking in, so you know, we talk about very many things, all the way from dogs chasing coyotes and skinning beavers and even radio stuff. That's cool. And, well, it depends on, I don't necessarily buy Diane things on the correct date. I spent $32,000 on a set of kitchen cabinets during the last year. And then I bought her kind of a nice watch out at Costco. You know, Costco's, it wasn't expensive, but she said she was for watching quit. So that was a couple of days, a couple of weeks ago, what have you. And I'm trying to fix my fireplace. And at this point, near as I can tell, I'm 18 inches through concrete and bricks. And I still have not broken out down the bottom. So we may have and I did rip out some more ceiling to make sure I was not going to hammer drill into a gas line. So I feel much safer there, and it'll just take a little more ceiling patch and a little more. Actually, I think I'm going to do a drop ceiling out there for a while. Anyway, good evening, Jan. Good listening to y'all. And it's that's it.
Audio. Hello. Yep. Anyway.
Okay, I'm really confused. Why the blind guy? Because in case you guys don't know this, Ron's blind. Why the blind man gets a hammer tool that could punch a hole and things like that. I could see. I mean, I don't. And I don't.
Diane, and good grief. That's I worked as an electrician for roughly 30 years. Ain't that sense in that? Good. And by the way, I do have a very sensitive gas leak detector, so we're not going to have problems.
Kilo Delta Zero.
Okay, Ron. Well, be safe because I need you. Yeah, I just need you guys. Don't blow the house up. Don't do bad things like that. Just be safe when you're doing it. I know you'll get it done eventually. No hurry, right? No hurry. So, but yeah, thank you, and thank you for always checking in and being supportive. We love that. So, anyway, I am in Zero BBX. It's been a busy night again, and I think it's after 9 o'clock. Holy cow! But nobody's going to bother us now. So if you're still out there listening, it's just a little bit past Hammetts hour, and come say hello still.
W0RV.
W0RVK. Come tell me who you are and what you're up to.
Another blind man that uses heavy equipment. Ron from Harrisonville. And if you knew what equipment I was messing with, you would, well, it just makes Ron look like he's playing with kitty toys. And he's not. I'm not going to say that, but let's see. The machine I'm playing with has a 3-phase circular saw motor, a 350-degree glue pot, and well, let's just say it's binding, blue binding books, so I have to be careful about where I stick my hands. So you just have to get used to us blind guys doing stuff we're not supposed to do.
I have kind of gotten used to it. I mean, Pops is the one on the lathe, like making bowls. I can't even talk about that some days. Anyway, but thank you, Ron, for checking in. And I know you guys do amazing things. Heck, we made you do the talking for the Ham Fest. I'm not even sure. I don't know how long you've been blind, but heck, the roads have changed in the last 3 years, let alone probably 20 years or 10 years. So you did an excellent job, and you guys always are amazing. And on the radio, nobody knows the difference. Well, except for Pops has a big thing about not knowing what time it is, but yeah, whatever, it happens. So thank you for checking in. Though I'm so glad to hear your voice. After I heard you for a second, I was like, oh, I know that one. Some days it just takes me a minute to click, but thank you, sir. This is N0BBX. My name is Jen, and this is the Hammetts Hour. Well, actually, it's the Hammetts second hour, so whatever. Nobody's going to gripe at me. But if you're still out there and you want to check in, come say hello real quick.
P0YRP. Name is Jason in Olathe.
Hello, sir. What are you up to tonight?
Not a whole lot. My computer was acting up, so I had to reinstall Windows. But other than that, I've been working on getting into portable ham radio because I have my QTH here. It's 5 over S9 usually on 40 and S5 to S7 on 20, and that's even with the breakers turned off. So I've been trying to do some portable stuff out in the parks and kind of gearing up for some of that and looking at the old ham radio wish list. So kind of trying to plan things out, and always not enough money and plenty more on the list. So, but enjoying what I can to do, getting out in the park where things are a little quieter RF-wise, and making a few contacts, hunting some photos. So anyway, thanks for taking me tonight, and I'll return it back to Net Control, KE0YRP.
Oh, I don't know if you were listening earlier, but one of our favorite Parks on the Air hunters, Joshua, was on. He's at 2,300 Parks on the Air. Oh, and not to make you feel bad, but he's like 14 years old. Makes me feel terrible some days that I don't even have one. So, but yeah, you're in the right spot for Parks on the Air. And of course, if you're in the metro, we have some of the greatest Parks on the Air hunters out there. And you probably heard John Ford and his gang, his Parks on the Air gang, going all the time around here. But thank you for checking in tonight. Hopefully, you get the portables going. And yeah, the ham wish list is like never ending. It's kind of like the tattoo list or the shoe. Oh wait, I'm a girl. That's different. Sorry. Anyway, so if you're still out there listening, thank you everybody for checking in tonight. Hey, Steve, KD0JNQ, are you out there? Tell me how many people were on YouTube listening to us tonight. Be crazy. Thank you, sir. I'm not sure I want to be streamed all over the place because, yeah, then I would have to do my hair and makeup. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, thank you for doing that every week, though. That's amazing, and I'm so glad other people get to hear us. And hopefully they'll look up, our Facebook page is Hammetts KC. We have a Groups.io page. It's Hammetts KC at Groups.io. Or just email me. My call sign is N0VBX. I'm on QRZ, or you can just put in N0VBX at gmail.com. And I just realized my granddaughter probably deleted emails, but she didn't understand what they were. So if you email me and you didn't get a response, email me again and I'll make her stop, I promise. Anyway, but this is Hammett's Hour, and if you're still out there listening, I know it's after 9 o'clock, and yes, but I've already had dinner, so that's a good thing. But we'll give it just a few more minutes. You can come say hello real quick, and then I am going to go take get off the air and like do some stuff because I'm going to the Kansas City Chiefs parade tomorrow. Because hey, we won the Super Bowl. Why not?
Go Victor Echo.
Go right ahead, sir.
Take the Victor Echo call sign first.
W9 Echo Victor Echo.
W9 Eve. That's a great call sign. Okay, I'm gonna guess your name might be Eve, but tell me who you are and come talk.
I'm going to change mine to BSA. Big Steve.
Hi, Net. My name is Evelyn. Eve is a really good bet. That's what everyone calls me. W9 Echo Victor Echo. I'm located in Geneva, Illinois, in the Fox Valley area, about 40 miles west of the city of Chicago.
I'm so glad you're here tonight. How was your day, and how did you come to see not see us, to listen to us?
I'm a newer amateur radio enthusiast, and I have a radio that I purchased from somebody else, and it has some frequencies in here, and I don't know yet exactly what I'm doing, even though I passed the tests. So just kind of learning away here. Where are you located? Where am I reaching out to?
I love happy accidents. So anyway, I am N0VBX, and we are in the greater Kansas City metro area. I'm actually south of Kansas City a little ways. But this is the America's Kansas City Wide Room on the Fusion Net. Most of it's through Yazoo, and some people link in through like DMR, WiresX. But we have repeaters in this local area that kind of all hook together. So that's how we talk to each other. But yeah, we get out all the way around the world. So I'm so glad you're here, and so glad you accidentally landed on us. That's great.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Pretty exciting. Are you Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri, or a little bit of both?
Okay, I have to laugh because I've always been a Kansas City, Missouri girl because that's just where I grew up. And if anybody actually visits Kansas City, Kansas, you'll know the difference and you'll understand. But I am south of Kansas City a little ways, but it's Kansas City, Missouri. But our repeaters are hooked up all over the metro. So we go across the state line into Kansas and up north, and I think there's some, they're just all over the place now. But now we're hooking into all these other places and repeaters through different systems. So yeah, it's great. And I'm so glad Chicago's in there. Oh, wow, that's just great. I love hearing from you. So thank you for checking in tonight, and come back every Tuesday night on this Fusion Room, America's Kansas City Wide Fusion Room. We do Girls Net from 8 to 9. So come a little earlier or hang out late. Some days we go late. But yeah, we're always here on Tuesday nights, and we have a great time. We girls just do a casual net and say hello. So we drive the guys crazy that we're not formal with it. But Glad to hear from you tonight. I'm in Zero VBX, by the way. My name is Jen.
Wow, it's great to reach out to you. My daughter lives in Leavenworth with her husband, and I have RNet on Tuesday nights. But tonight we had a radio club meeting, so I was kind of mobile on my way home on my handy-talkie, and just thought I'd see what was out there. So my daughter's an amateur radio also, so maybe I can purchase a radio for her so she can reach out to you guys on Tuesdays.
That's wonderful. We'd love to hear from her, and she can hook up with us. She can actually hook in through Echolink. I think it's W0FL is the Echolink node or room or whatever you want to call it on Echolink. But you can always email me or look it up on America's KNCY Fusion Room. I think it's americaskcy.com or something of those. I always type in KCY and it comes up on my search agent. So, but we're glad to hear from you. We actually talked to a guy from Leavenworth earlier tonight, so maybe they can all hook up and keep talking to us. We'd love it. That's great. I'm glad you're on your way home from your meeting, but anytime you're on your way home from your meeting, check in, say hello, and tell your friends. You know, we're selflessly promoting ourselves. No big deal out there. But thank you for checking in tonight. Have a safe trip home. I'm going to go back to the recheck. I missed it somewhere along the way. Oh, and I'm in Zero VBX, so I know it's an SEC thing, whatever. Anyway, so thank you, Miss Ellen. Hope to hear from you again next week or in the future. And then whoever the recheck was, go ahead.
A couple of things, Ron, W0RVK. The Echolink is W0FH-L, Whiskey 0, Fox Hotel-Lima, and it's that'll get you into the Kansas City Wide room. The website is kansascitywide.com, kansascitywide.com. Anyway, that. The third thing that I have is there is a new ham that I met, or we met, on the Party Night Casual Net, and we'll have to see. I didn't get a chance to talk to her. It was during the net, so I didn't spend a long time, but going to figure out or something. Anyway, we'll try to get her in to the Hammetts net if she wants to get her talking on the radio a little bit more. But anyway, it was good to hear her. She's brand new as of December 14th of 22. So it was good to hear another new ham out there. And that's all I've got. W0RV.
Thank you, Ron. I'm so glad I got corrected by the blind guy. Man, and I have it written down. I promise I do. I just can't. Yeah. Thank you, Ron. I know I always run those together and backwards, and it's a lot to remember sometimes. I'm amazed that you guys do that. So thank you, Ron. And yes, please hook me up with your friend who must have their license, it sounds like. Yeah, people get sketchy and don't like to hit the talk button. I know, it's kind of scary. You might mess up and say something crazy. And then you end up like me. That's where you end up. So it'll be fine though. Tell her to come by and check us out, and maybe hook her up on Echolink. That would be great. So thank you, sir. Anyway, it's probably like oh my goodness, it's like 20 after 9 o'clock. So I am in Zero VBX. My name is Jen, and if you're still out there listening, you want to say hello real quick, because you got about 3 minutes before I call it a night and go do something fun. Right, I really didn't mean to say I was doing something more fun. Anyway, this is N0VBX. This has been the Hammetts, not net. It's been an amazing night. We've been going nonstop. I'm a little, like, discombobulated all over the place, so sorry if you think I'm nuts. It's okay, really, I promise. Anyway, we want to say thank you to the America's Kansas City Wide Room and for hooking us up and pushing us and getting us here. And the Hammetts are something I dreamed up a couple years ago, and they've gone far beyond what I ever thought we could do. So we're still growing and doing amazing things. So if you want to check in with us, we have a Facebook page, Hammetts KC. On Facebook, it's Hammetts KC at Groups.io, or you can email me on my call sign. It is N0VBX. I'd love to hear from everybody. If I don't respond, email me again because my call sign email is maybe hooked to my granddaughter's phone, and I maybe told her not to play with the email. But yeah, you know how 11-year-olds are. So anyway, everybody out there that checked in tonight, thank you, thank you. My shameless promoter in 8JJM Joshua, he's my Hammetts promoter in Wisconsin. So if you guys haven't heard from him, he'll be calling you later to tell you to check in more. I'm pretty sure about it. Anyway, thank you. I'll listen for a few more minutes, but I'm going to say 7 threes and thank you again. N0VBX, good night. I am watching. I'm seeing the shack. You were making me slightly dizzy, though, sir.
Okay, well, I didn't know you had sound. So anyway, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it and letting me take and air you live. We're going to try to do it a little different next week. I'm going to do it through um, Minicam so I can take and stream us into a few other places. Once again, oh, that's supposed to say much, not muck. Man, I got this new keyboard. It's just faster than I can read. So thank you very much. Uh, one day what we'll have to do is you and I'll have to just go live on Zoom. You just talk it out, and we'll post that on here too as a video. I don't have a problem with that. It's pretty awesome that you just trust me to do this. And I want to apologize to you over last week about getting a little crazy. I can do that sometimes, and I have to be put in line, and I want to thank you for that. Otherwise, like I say, you've had two people come in worldwide on Pal Talk. I was airing it in the Pal Talk room I run there, and one had made a comment, "Keep going, ladies," and that was a lady out of Europe. So I'm going to shut that off, so things are fine there. And once again, thank you. I'm going to shut this down now so I can get it put in the library, so it doesn't have a whole lot of Steve's chatter. And we'll go from there. Sound cool? Thank you, young lady. I really appreciate you letting me do it. You have a very nice day.